Hello, it's Hump Day Wednesday, which is also Whatever Wednesday here on I Create For You. Welcome back, and if you're new, welcome to a new video for you. Hopefully you'll stick around and subscribe, but until then, my Wednesdays are whatever I can come up with, whatever I feel like I need to show you or share with you. And so I'm still on my track to positivity vibes out there in the world, all dedicated to Matt Brown. This is what I have on these cards. These are another set of cards that I made. I printed off this card that says, "You are unique, are smart, are talented, are worth it, are special, are valued, are amazing, are loved, and matter." So I will be putting these out into the world. What I did was I found this, I Googled and I found this saying. I screenshotted it, cropped it to size, printed it out on my printer, and I printed out, I think, 12 of them. And then what I did was cut them out, and then I took packing tape and just put packing tape on the back and the front, so that if I do put these out, when it rains, they're not going to get ruined. So these are just little things that I'm either going to put in my trading cards when I trade, or I'm going to take them and just set them in a shopping cart or set them on a shelf in a store, and or just set them around town somewhere. Just set them anywhere. You could go to a gas station, getting gas, and put it on a gas pump. Anywhere I can spread positivity, because nowadays this world needs it, because there is way too much hatred in all forms. So we got to get back to positivity and a little bit of more happiness, and less bullying, less hating, less nitpicking, and all that crap that's happening right now. It's not a happy place to be. And because of it not being such a happy place to be, there are uh, a lot of instances where people are taking matters into their own hands and saying, "I'm done with this world." So to help prevent that, and to help make people feel worthy, even though it may be a crappy world, I'm trying to put a little bit of happiness or positivity out there. And so today I have a different way of creating positivity, and it's fun. And this kind of thing you should also share and do with your kids and grandkids to get them motivated. They're the next generation coming up. They're the next ones that are going to have to live with the way the world is. And so if we start now, maybe we can help them to kind of make it a little bit brighter and better place to live and thrive in. So I have already done painted rocks, painted puzzle pieces, other cards like this I have already put out. I have also, I did something else and I can't remember what it was. It's so sad. But I know I got all my rocks that I have already painted out. I still have at least 20 more to do. And then I'll put those out. And every day I'm trying to think of something different. Something that I can put out there that will be eye-catching and make someone, pick it up and look at it and think, "Oh yeah." I've also crocheted things too, and I don't know what I had these flowers that I crocheted, and they look like sunshine. It was a flower with a smiley face on. I had a whole bag of them, and I was in this group called Art and Abandonment, where you create something, put it in a baggie with a note, and just put it somewhere. And then on the note say, this is yours to keep. This is abandoned art. This is yours to keep. and it's anything that someone would make that could fit in a baggie that you can put out into the world, and somebody finds it and they're like, oh my gosh, I got a piece of art. And it doesn't matter what you do, what you can do, but I used to do these. If I can find them, I will work on that for next whatever Wednesday to show you what they are. And you can just do anything. I also did worry worms, where I just take crochet, and it'll be a spiral wiggly worm type thing, and it was called a worry worm. And I looked up a saying for a worry worm, and I wrote it on a card and I stuck it in there. And it's just little things like that. You can only imagine how sometimes these messages hit a person at the right moment, and you've made that difference. Even if you don't even know it, you've done it. Take the chance that somebody will need that message you put out there. Or small gesture, opening a door, smiling at someone, asking someone if they're okay, if they look like there's something wrong. Just little things like that. Anyway, I'll get into what I want to try today. I've done these before, and I've done scratch art on my channel before. And these cards that I have here, I had actually gotten these at a yard sale for 50 cents. I found these. These are perfect size for my ATC cards. So these ones I will not be scratching on. But they are, now you see it, now Scratch and Discover it is. So you can do any kind of art on it. And they gave me these 3 things. So I'm just going to use those. I got these. You can get these from the Dollar Tree. And so I'm going to take some of these. And I actually made artist trading cards. I'm going to show you one that I made. I made artist trading card. And all I did was draw a cat on it and outlined it, like make it look like it was sewn. And then I'm going to be putting my information on the back. But the way I sealed these so that you can't scratch them, see, I can do that and nothing happens, is I use Mod Podge, which you can also get at the Dollar Tree. Or you can get it at Dollar General. Or you can get it at Walmart. So it's not something expensive. And it lasts. And this, I seal it with this. You could probably, and I haven't tried it, like I do with these, put the clear tape on it. I haven't tried it yet. Or you could also put them in a baggie. But I'm just saying, if you want to make sure that these suckers don't get scratched being handled and such, then maybe you would go this route. Really isn't all that hard to do one. So let's try to figure out. I'm going to go around the outside right away, like with my stitch, like I usually do. And it comes up different colors. Pretty simple. Pretty simple thing you can do. And it doesn't have to be perfect in any way. A message is a message. No one's looking for perfection when they're doing something like this. Okay, so now that we got a frame going on here, let's figure out a message that we could do. You know what? I could probably write the same thing that's on here. How about just you matter, and hearts in the corners. We'll put hearts in the corners. Very easy to think. Just think outside the box. Sometimes you can think of awesome things to do. And now I'm just going to put you matter on here. I'm going to get a little fancy schmancy with it. I'm always worried that I'm going to run out of room. Because, you know, once you start these, you can't erase them. So you're kind of stuck with what you come up with. Now, there's a U matter. And you can just go like that. Add a little more. And already you've got a message to put out there. And I'm going to show you how I cover it with the Mod Podge. Another rainy day project. I know. This is one of the things that I've always done, even as a painter. I have now I have the tray over here to put it in, but nope, I put it in the lid. That's a real no-no because it really gunks everything up. But of course I don't ever follow rules, do I? Oh my goodness. I caught myself as I was doing it, but I didn't change my ways. So you just take it and you just be gentle with it. Don't have a harsh brush because that will actually scratch into the message and you'll end up ruining it. This one's got some clumpies in it. But I'm going to go just like this. It dries clear, so you don't have to worry about that. Get some of these clumpies out of here. My Mod Podge is kind of old. This is something I could do outside because it would probably dry a lot faster. Whoops! Spun it around there. Okay, we got one more edge here to do. And we can set that aside and let it dry. Because it'll dry clear, and then we'll check in on check in on that one. Meanwhile, we can clean off my table here. I got all full of crap. There we go. And we can just do one more. And I'm just going to stick to what I do. Let me think of some other way to get a little fancy here and different designs. Hey, these are big enough too. If you want to cut them down and make two little messages, you could do that too. I can show you that. It gives you more to work with. I don't know that it'll mess it up either. So just take this paper and cut it in half. And we can redo the corners here. My nails are horrendous. I apologize. I'm so self-conscious about them right now. And I really haven't had the time or the motivation to change them. Okay, so now we got two cards we can work with instead of just one. And what can we put on here? How about you are worth it? Let me see what I want to do here. Gotta make it fancy schmancy. That's just me though. I like doing little squiggly stuff and making things fun to look at, I guess. I could just, this almost looks like a business card, doesn't it? See, you can just do whatever, doodle whatever you want to doodle. And it doesn't have to be the same, look right or whatever. It doesn't have to match. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. Put two things here. That's as fancy schmancy as it's gonna get. And then I'll just put hearts like that. And there's a little card. Now this one, I'm just going to give a little message. And there we got another one done. It says, hope this makes you smile. 2 little smiley faces. And then we're just going to cover them up. I'm going to make a mess again, but I don't care. It's not fun unless it's messy. You can do these while watching TV, like I said, on a rainy day, summer project with your kiddos or grandkids to help spread the word and promote being kind. Like a friend says, that shit is free. Kindness, spread that shit everywhere. It's free. You can even write jokes on these cards. You can write jokes on here and put them out there. That will make someone smile, and they'll probably pass it on to somebody else, the joke of the day and whatever. Now this one's almost dry. It's still got a lot of wetness to it, but basically, what did I do with my other one? It will. Now this one says a matte finish. You can get ones that are shiny too, but I believe all I have are matte finish ones, which is fine. And it does not, see, I cannot scratch on it at all. I'm using, you can hear it, and it doesn't make any marks on it. So I know it works. And then you just put whatever you want on the back. Now I'm putting in memory of Matt Brown on my cards and stuff and things. See right back here, look, and that I let it at that. So I was thinking of even starting a, I mean, I don't want to get any negativity. I wanted to start maybe a Facebook page or something so that when people find these, I put post at and then Facebook and then write what the Facebook group is. And so we can see how far they've gone, if they've helped anybody. I'm still thinking of doing that, starting a Facebook group that has that on, and make it make a change, make a difference, maybe make a difference. In memory of Matt Brown, and then put it on there, and then we can see how many people, get when they find something, actually look in the back and say, oh yeah, I guess I could post this, that I found it and where I found it and where I'm at and what's going on and how it affected me. I think it if I could do that and it proves to be an awesome turn of events where a lot of people post, hey, I got your rock, hey, I just found this, and I live here, but I was visiting from here, I'm gonna take it back home and I'm gonna do this with it, I'm gonna pay it forward, this really helped me. I wasn't feeling well that day, but when I found this, it really made my day. It not only helps the person who found your item, but it will also help you to show you that you can make a difference no matter how little of a gesture you have going out there. So hopefully, this one's practically dry already. Hopefully you can do this. See, watch. Scratching, nothing happened. Hopefully you can pick up some kind of way to spread the kindness, spread the happiness, spread the awareness that if you need someone to pick you up and make you smile and make a difference in your day, you could probably do the same for someone else. I don't know if these are all these colors. I see there's very little blue on this one. I'm gonna just look because it looks like you can tell by the end of the, see, the ends are all different colors. So some of them do have blue on, orange and yellow, green. So it's mainly orange, yellow, green. I think I might see a little pink in here. Maybe, maybe not. But see, there you can see what the colors might look like. And this one has a little bit of a scratch on it, but we can still work with that. That's no problem. But like I'm saying, you can cut them. You can cut them smaller yet if you only want to do like half of a half and have a little one. Put it in a baggie. Put it in a baggie if you don't have Mod Podge. You could probably spray hairspray on it. I have not tried that yet, but maybe, you know what, I can though. I can try that, and if you have hairspray at home, we can see. We're going to do this one that's got a little mark on it. I'm going to write something on here, and I'm going to see if hairspray would even do. In fact, I'm just going to do a doodle. I'm just going to do a doodle. And we're going to see if hairspray, which I do have right here, because I set some of my I set some of my chalk work with hairspray, and it stops it from rubbing off. So we're going to just give this one a spray here and see what happens. And see if it actually stops it from being scratched. That would be something if you have hairspray. I got these actually on such a cheapie, but I have to because, you know, I'm not proud of it. I'm not saying that I'm proud of it, but I own it because times are tough all around. We go to a food pantry once a month, and they have an area where you can get toiletries for free, and they let you pick one from the top shelf, one from the bottom shelf. And that's where I got these little mini travel size hairsprays, which is great for my art stuff because it really helps. I'm going to see if I can get this one to dry. It's like the old-fashioned Polaroid. So I know some kids out there, some younger, I shouldn't say kids, some younger generations may not know what a Polaroid is. It's those pictures you take when it comes to shooting at the bottom of the camera, and then you have to, we always did this to see if it will develop faster. So I'm going to try this now. It's somewhat dry, and I'm going to see if it still scratches. Nope, it works. Let me see. You get scratch marks from your fingernails, but you're not really getting scratch marks from you. So I think that would work. I would put a double coat on just to be safe because I can see my fingernail marks, but it's not making a pattern anywhere. Now, just to show you how easy it is to scratch these, see? Same motion on one that's already messed up. Same motion, but on here it's not doing anything. So there you have it, folks. Now you know that you can even use hairspray to seal it. So, isn't that such a mess? But I'll make something out of this. Somehow. I'll think of something. Make some funky art out of it. I'll get my cat's nails out and I'll scratch over top of it. And call it Cat Scratch Fever. How's that? So there you go. There's some more ideas to spread some messages out there in the world, and hopefully it'll help someone who needs it when they find it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you guys are having a good hump day, Wednesday. And I miss those commercials. You know what day it is? You know what day it is? What day is it? Hump day. You know, we said that camel. Anyway, that's showing my age. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I shall see you on Friday. I think Friday will be our first on-site ghost story, because I think I'm going to be able to go out and about and actually, I don't know if I want to do a live at that time. I could do a live. I don't know if my phone will cooperate with me, because last time it wasn't. But being that most of these things are in town and I'm not in an area that doesn't have internet, when I'm walking through the park, there's like no internet walking through there. At least not with my phone. So I'm either going to I'll do both. I could do both. Do a regular video. And if I'll do a live first, and if that doesn't work out for me, or I'll attempt to, then I'll just do a video of where I'm at and read out of the book of what is going on with that certain place. Please, please stay happy, stay healthy, stay creative, stay kind, stay true to yourself, and stay tuned for our next video. I shall see you then. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Bye-bye for now.